Alright guys, this is a Dishwasher GDF 510 PSR3SS. This dishwasher is about 6 to 8 months outside of warranty, and it started having problems with drainage, meaning that the water wasn't draining anymore. I took the dishwasher out from underneath the cabinet here. I have the water shut off and I have the dishwasher unplugged, and obviously I have it on the side here. So the first thing to do, which I did, was on this dishwasher, it's very easy to remove and replace this pump. This is the drain pump. So all you do is lift this tab up like this, so it clears that black plastic piece, and then you lefty-loosey twist off. There is a connector here that you want to undo first, and for that connector you just push up this black piece right here, pull it up, and so this connector slides out this way, not sliding down, slides out this way. That way you don't break it. All right, so you want to undo that connector. So anyway, I did replace this pump, but then I was still having trouble where the dishwasher still wasn't draining. So I looked into it a little bit further. I did check anything for clogs. No clogs in here, no clogs at the drain hose. I unclamped this and I checked. I looked inside with a flashlight. I stuck a screwdriver in there, made sure that there was no clogs there. There's no clogs anywhere else in the line here. I checked the garbage disposal. I unclamped it right there what that screw is, and I checked in there and make sure that there's no tab or anything that's holding the water from going through, which there wouldn't be because the dishwasher was working fine anyway up until about a month ago. So then I decided to look at the pressure sensor, which was right here, and I'll show you what that looks like. This is one piece of it. This is the second piece of it. This is the actual pressure sensor here, and this is just the framework for it. So the way it goes in, it's supposed to clip in this way. And try to do this with one hand. See, like that, clips in. But the key here is with this thing, when I put it on the first time, when I install it, and I'll show you how to reinstall it, it was leaking every time I turned and tested the dishwasher. And the reason it was leaking, and it's such a small little thing, but this white plastic piece right up there has to go on top of this black sensor the way it is right now. You see how it's on top? Not in this little groove here where you think it would probably go. It actually clips right on top, and that holds it, holds this in so the water doesn't leak. Now to reattach this pressure sensor, you can see that there's a cutout here and a cutout right there. They're right from each other, and that lines up with these two tabs right here. So the other thing it should line up with when you're turning it, or when you turn it, it has to, this arm right here, this little piece that sticks out, has to come on the other side of this black piece right here. I'll just show you what it looks like. Like that, and then you gotta press down to make sure you form a tight seal. There's a washer in there, and then it clicks right into place, and now it's on the other side of this black piece, so it won't turn anymore. And then here's another connector, and that clips right in the top over there. I'm not going to clip it right now. So this is the old sensor. I'm going to remove it. What I found when I took this off was this was all dirty and clogged inside. So I cleaned it out, then I put it back, and it worked for one cycle, meaning that it drained for one cycle. After that, it stopped. So I went ahead and ordered a new sensor altogether. So I'm gonna pause the video right now, and I'm gonna start with the new sensor and see if that fixes my problem. Also, with this dishwasher, I wanted to clean out and make sure that the area where the filter ball is located was in good shape. So the filter ball is not located in the filter area. You have to remove this sprayer like so. And for this model, there's nothing to unscrew here particularly. You unscrew the two screws over here so this water supply gets a little bit looser. And then you can push this lever up a little bit and then twist it off, lefty-loosey twist it off. And then under this diverter, you'll find the filter ball. And I cleaned it out with a toothbrush, and I wiped it all clean, wiped off the gaskets, and then I put the filter ball right back in because it was a pretty new filter ball and it wasn't damaged. And that also definitely helped with the drainage issue. Okay, so I switched out that pressure sensor the way I told you guys. And now I'm filling it up with water. I'm gonna do a rinse cycle, and I'll see what's going on. Of course, I didn't put it back under the cabinet. Just want to make sure there aren't any leaks before I go through the trouble. That water over there is from when I had it flipped over. I already wiped everything off, so I know there's not any new water coming down right now that I see anyway. So, there's that pressure sensor that I told you guys about. Now I'm gonna show you what inside of the dishwasher looks like, that it's filled with water. So give me a second here. All right, so you guys see that there's water there at the bottom. All right, and I'm gonna do a rinse cycle, or a drain cycle now. So I'm gonna see if I can do it with the door open, I'm not sure. Yeah, I can. So it's supposed to be draining now. So I see that water moving, rippling, and I don't see it going through the pipe yet. Oh, there you go. Now it's going up the pipe. See, I put my hand over here, and there's water at the bottom here, but it's still draining out. But all this water from here is gone. It was on the sides here. It's still draining. Alright, so that's cool. It looks like it's working. So that's a tip there for this specific GE model. If you find that it stops working, stops draining, then you definitely got to look at the drainage pump, which I did, and then you got to look at the pressure sensor. And you see all that water is draining away. This was not happening last week.